Archangels, Galactic Federation, Council of Light, Elementals, Fae, Mary Magdalene, beings assigned to our team for our highest, holiest, heavenliest, most divine, godly good, celestial guardians, protectors, divine messengers, and all benevolent beings of light. What do we need to know about this? Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. What is up, Galactic Golden Ohana? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope y'all are living absolutely a luxurious, high vibrational life, because if not, you're definitely about to be. But this life comes with responsibility. But welcome in, Galactic Golden Ohana. And it looks like somebody else that had wished for your downfall. They're receiving it upon themselves. We got 3 of staves. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Somebody is having this downfall happen, it's just not you. It's the one who wished it upon you. And we're desperately working to see this downfall play out in your life. Well, it just added to what you are receiving and what you're being prepared to take on. 2 of staves coming out with the 3 of staves 5. This is change. We got an Ace of Pentacles here. Temptation behind that, and King of Pentacles. I said King of Pentacles. There are no coincidences. King of Cups, who may see you as the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy. Stable. Somebody wants to get back on their feet using you, trying to lure you back in, hoping that you'll accept the offer you're about to receive from them because of how stable you are and what you are moving into with the 3 of staves here. Something about your future is playing out right now. Something written for you that individuals tried to stop you from obtaining, some type of stability, is playing out for you right now, is unfolding for you. Looks like there were a lot of attempts on your stability. You could currently be transitioning. You could be in the middle of moving. You could be, like, if you were, I heard go big or go home. If you were, like, renting an apartment, this could now be you renting a house. And this is what they mean by be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. You may receive a home, but it comes with more responsibility because of the, it's like how much more you're going to have to do around this home. Or how, like, it's like provisions are being provided, your bills will be paid, but there's more that comes with this home. Or there's more that comes with this job. There's more that comes with this opportunity. There's more that comes with this travel. All things that you can trust. You could be seeing 1048. Spirit, what is this? Hold on, let me see. 5 of Pentacles, going from rags to riches. There's more responsibility that comes with this abundance. Possibly even an inheritance that individuals expected you to be left out of. Some of you are going to need a financial advisor. Or you're going to have to be more responsible with how you spend, what you invest in. I heard budgeting. So again, if you're in the middle of a massive change or transition, Spirit is saying do not worry, because this is working out in your favor. This is exactly where you need to be headed. This is exactly where you need to go or what you need to do. But it may evoke a bit of fear because it comes with more responsibility and it's something you're not used to. It's almost like you've grown up. And not just like your physical being, but like your spirit has grown up. So your spirit is ready to take on more. You know, when you go from a teenager and, you know, you can rely on certain individuals. I mean, some of us didn't really have that reliable familial safety unit. But for an analogy, exactly, you have matured. For an analogy, it's like going from being a teenager and just kind of like moving through life unassuming, just living it in that moment where you're not worried about anything, to growing up and being like, I gotta buy my own toilet paper? You mean I gotta pay rent? I gotta buy my own food? That's what I'm feeling spiritually, is there's more being added to your plate because you're ready for it. This big opportunity, this big offer, this massive transition comes with more responsibility, but you can handle it because you've been prepared for it. Shit, this could even be a relationship. being loved unconditionally and not being used to it, but being mature enough to know how to handle it. Being mature enough to work through any way that you may be triggered in this healthy romantic dynamic, and being able to actively communicate to your partner, this is why I'm triggered, and right now I need a moment of silence just for me to sort through my own emotions. Being responsible with what's being divinely and God-given to you. But again, with Five of Pentacles out here and Fortune, some of you don't see this coming. Like, there's more that comes with the changes that you are currently experiencing, or the changes you're about to be experiencing. Interesting. This is definitely giving rags to riches, but there's like an in-between here. It's like you're ready to take on all this responsibility, but there's something that comes through to lift the stress off of you with what you're receiving. Like, what you're walking into, you're about to receive something that makes this a lot less stressful. Transformation coming out. I forgot to put this back in the upright. Things that you felt like were unchanging are about to change rapidly. It's a part of your wish list, wish fulfillment. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. This is so interesting. We do have a karmic familial unit here not sleeping. Anxiety ridden because they were unable to stop you. It's like if they attempted, for example, if these individuals, I am putting them back in the deck, we'll see if they come back out, but if these individuals were targeting repeatedly your stability, expecting you to be homeless, you just got offered something bigger, like you may have been offered a home or a more spacious apartment, but it comes with a higher bill, but a bill that you know is divinely being provided for so that you'll be able to pay your bills on time. So instead of your downfall, they're watching you receive something bigger. But again, you may be stressed about this because you're like, well, great, now I gotta pay more. This is a lot. And it's like God saying, don't complain about what you asked for, because you were over here praying for a house. You were over here praying for more space, and then when you get it, now you're complaining about the expenditure that comes with more space, the expenditure that comes with a home. But this is also like an ancestral FU to the individuals that wanted you homeless, that wanted your finances to take a massive hit so you wouldn't be able to expand, only for this expansion to be given to you and the provisions being provided to you and for you so that you could afford this expansion, so that you could make this transition. And it doesn't have to be a home. This could even be a job. You could have gotten fired and individuals were like, yeah, our hoobly jubbly musky moon magic throwing behavior, musky moon magic demonic crispy derelict duck behavior worked, only for you to get offered a higher paying position from those that have been keeping eyes on you, that were like, we're so glad that that job fired you because we've been waiting for you to be available. So it's like there are things being stripped in order for things to be provided. But there are individuals that are, now they're in the Nine of Swords because they're like, ooh, shit. Sleepless nights, because they're the ones getting hit and they don't know how to alchemize this. While they're watching you recover from something that was supposed to be complete totality. And not only are they watching you recover, they're watching it pay off in your favor. So it's like, don't complain about what you asked for. It's like God is saying, thank you. Meowmasita back there talking. Mima. Thank you, Mima. Mima, Meowmasita, indicates a new beginning. A new beginning. She also symbolizes Luna Moon Goddess energy and maternal energy. So some of you could be stepping into a position to where you conceive with a counterpart, and this is a responsibility. You are with the love of your life, but you are also now taking care of a beautiful little blessing, and there's a lot that comes with that. This is also about Mima symbolizes a new beginning. Is that the message? Thanks, Mima. A new beginning. But again, this new beginning comes with more responsibility that you are ready to take on, knowing that you will always be provided for and taken care of, while simultaneously being divinely displayed in a way where these individuals that thought they had you see that it's actually paid off in your favor, that you get something better. And it's like the divine is saying, don't don't feel stressed right now with what's happening. This is all playing out in your favor. Individuals that intended to sacrifice you are under judgment for the magic they were doing to confuse you, cause chaos in your reality, to cast illusions upon you, or have you in a state of paranoia and fear and stress. And Spirit is revealing everything is fine. Where these individuals have also been exposed for the ways that they were attempting to make you out to be. So it's like, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. You wished for justice, you just didn't know that it would unfold in this way. So there's a lot happening right now. There's a lot behind the scenes that you don't see that's actually unfolding in your benefit. And it's like, when you asked for certain things, I feel like that's where this be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. When you asked for a new home, I won't even say a new home. When you asked for to be a massive change in this world, it required a massive change within you, as well as the experience you were living at that time. So it's like, a lot of towers occurred, a lot of individuals around you got exposed for the malicious intentions, and you may have been like, why is all of this happening? I just wanted to be the change in this world that would impact and enlighten and assist others, and now I'm being you may have just, a karmic familiar unit may have targeted you out of nowhere. An ex may have targeted you out of nowhere. An ex and a karmic familial unit working together may have targeted you out of nowhere. You may have been taking massive hits at that time. Then you may have also experienced elites, organizations, and societies targeting you. A lot of work being done on you, and you were like, when will this end? But it's like, in order for you to be this change, for you to be this being of enlightenment, you had to experience it. And it all led up to this moment to where what is unfolding is in your benefit, and this expansion comes with not just the responsibility attached to this expansion materially or physically, but also the responsibility that comes with what you do with this expansion pertaining to your journey of light, your journey of divine change on this planet. So you're being given more, but it seems like the divine is asking you to do a bit more. And I'm not feeling as though it's pertaining to this spiritual warfare. I feel like some of you, like NF says in that song Nate, you don't know the platform you're about to have, especially with the star here. Some of you are going to step into a lot of recognition that comes after a massive change and responsibility that you decide to take on, to where this may feel slightly overwhelming because of everything that's already on your plate and the transition that you have gone through. And then all of a sudden you're being recognized for what God has done in your life, what has unfolded from your past, and how more individuals are now being drawn to you. How more individuals are now admiring you and inspired by you. And that may feel like a lot, especially if you're a hermit, if you're an introvert, and you wanted to be a change, you wanted to be more impactful, but you didn't expect this, all of what you had been through to lead up to this moment to where all eyes were really on you. A lot of eyes. A lot of ears listening to you. You didn't know that this would come with so much. That's what I feel like this is. You didn't know that this would come with so much. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, we are. You may really love your privacy. You may really love your solitude. But it's like God has put you, or is putting you in a position to be recognized for your soul's creative expression. What you were put here to do. You weren't meant to be hidden. You weren't meant to like be small. You weren't meant to experience small. You weren't meant to do small things. So it's like rags to riches, we got fortune and the star out here. This is leading to so much more, to where you may now feel like things are more normal for you, but it's about to get immensely intense, but in the best way. Because you're ready for this, whatever this is. And again, you could currently be moving. You may be about to sign a lease. You could have just gotten a new car, or you've been looking at new cars. It's like you are prepared to take on more responsibility, but it's like God's like, and here we go. It's like a snowball. It's like you take on this lease, you buy this car, and then all of a sudden you're being guided to travel to places, like drive your car to places to where you're meant to speak or you're meant to do something. This energy is so touchy because there's like I'm reading on so many energies right now where it's like you're getting what you asked for, but it comes with a lot more than you intended, a lot more than you expected. But you're going to be able to do a lot more with what you're receiving. So this is the kickoff. This is the kickoff. Yep, the work that you put in is paying off. But it is going to take work. I can't make this shit up. With the Eight of Pentacles, like, you gonna be working on this. This is going to require work. And work that I feel like you're willing to do and that you're going to love to do. It's like more of what you are receiving requires you putting in more work, but you love to do this work. And when you love to do the work that you've been guided to do, it's not a job. This is you walking into your dream, but they keep saying your dream comes with duties. And I don't think you ever expected your dream to get this big, to be this big, with everything it comes with. Like, if you decided to run your own business, like if God had guided you to start a business and your business started off small, you're like, this is comfortable. Like, I'm selling bracelets and I'm selling like 12 bracelets a day. That's good for me. All of a sudden, you were guided to get more bracelet material and you start making like 20 bracelets a day. You're like, this is good. And then all of a sudden you start getting 100 orders a day and you're like, oh my God, this is a lot. And it goes from 100 to 200. But you were already prepared for this. You were already in this and you loved doing this, but there's now more that comes with this because now you're having to get certain files for every bracelet you sell. Now you have to budget your taxes with every bracelet you sell in your LLC in your business. Now you're looking at where you need to invest, what you need to save, how you need to budget. This is what I'm feeling. There's duties that come with living your dream, but you have been prepared for this and you are divinely being provided to assure success in this endeavor, in this transition, in this integration. Whatever this is. This is the next level. I love that I looked up Leslie. It's levels to it. Exactly. There's levels to this shit. And this is the next level. Some of you could be moving or traveling. And there's more that comes with where you're going. This could be you traveling to sign like a contract and then all of a sudden you're taking on like this. For example, they got me using a lot of examples today. You could be like a brand ambassador and you get paid to travel to represent certain brands. And then all of a sudden, there are other brands that see you repping these brands and they're like, oh my God, that is the perfect brand ambassador. We want you to represent our brand. And then all of a sudden you have like 25 brand deals where you have to travel, you're busy, you're like, this is stressful, but I love my job. That's what I'm getting here. With this responsibility, be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. While these individuals that wish for your downfall are now watching you take on this responsibility and live your dream life, and it looks effortless, while they do not have a monitoring eye to see what's going on behind the scenes. Exactly. Being a healer is a huge responsibility. It is. But it's also, even if you're a herbalist out here, it's like you're going to have a lot of individuals investing in your knowledge, in what you were put here to do and how you're helping them. Some of you are going to be writing books on these healing herbs. Whatever this is, it's big. This next level, it comes with your dream, your wish fulfillment. But with this dream that you are achieving, that is now your reality, it comes with responsibility. It comes with duties. While others are going to be watching you do this and they don't have the resilience to step into this position and to accomplish this. They're going to watch you succeed, but to them it's going to look easy, like an overnight success. It most definitely is not. You're willing to put the work in on this because this is what you were born to do. And for each and every one of you, it's going to be different. Power. And you know you have a higher power protecting you and guiding you. You're being guided to take a leap of faith. You're being given the green light on something, even though it may be scary at first. And like I said, some of you have already moved. You may be in the in-between right now. You could be in an extended stay. You could be in a hotel right now. But it's like, again, and you're praying for a house. You're praying for more space. You're going to get it. But it comes with more responsibility. It comes with bigger bills. But again, you're being divinely guided and provided for. But these provisions come with the work that you've been putting in. So this is really going to amp up your work ethic. This is what they mean by you're growing up. Like, it's now like this feels like you're learning how to budget. You're learning where to invest, better saving. And God's showing you how to do this, especially if you had a karmic familial unit that never showed you how to do this. You may have grown up in poverty. They were always late on bills, they were always struggling, or maybe they just didn't invest in you. And your siblings were always the ones getting really nice stuff, if you had siblings. And you were always the one left out, eating ramen noodles and rice. And now this is putting you in a position to have more, but also know what to do with it. Don't be reckless with it. This is why God's assigning responsibility to the more that you are receiving. Because God is teaching you how to do things you did not learn. You have not learned. God is helping you grow up. This is like the divine being the best parents known to man. Because you were not taught what you're taking on. You were not taught how to run your own business. You were not taught what comes with certain contracts and brand deals and things like that. You were not taught how to take care of a house, like what goes into maintaining a home. But you're learning. Whatever this is that you have not been taught, that you may have been intentionally kept from learning to keep you codependent on a narcissistic dynamic or unit, you are being taught by God. And this is why this comes with responsibility. Because God's going to make sure you get through in life as the best. Because God knows you are the best. And you're about to be the best of the best at what you were put here to do and at maintaining what you're receiving. Like, this could be generational wealth that God's like, I'm going to teach you how to handle this. You've never had this much money in your life. You've never lived this type of way. And a lot of people would be frivolous. They'd go out and they'd buy stupid shit. God's not going to let you do that. God's going to make sure you have responsibility with this generational wealth so you're not frivolous. So you don't end up broke in a year because of what you were buying. There it is. 10 of Pentacles. It fell right on 8 of Pentacles and power. And fortune and transformation. So you're being taught how to money manage. How to maintain generational wealth. How to add to your estate and assets and heirlooms. It's like you're being taught how to handle big money before you really, really receive big money. You're being taught what comes with this type of generational wealth. What you need to know before you receive it. But you definitely are receiving it. We got 4 of Swords that came out here, laid to rest. Something's been laid to rest, or you have not been laid to rest. We got Temptation and walking away. You walked away from a deal that was made to lay you to rest, and now somebody else is in this situation. Again, be careful what you wish for. While you're receiving this generational wealth, because you're not going anywhere, while you're stepping into this expansion, you're in this new level and all that comes with this new level. Somebody is unable to follow you, or individuals within a specific group or unit are unable to follow you. They're going through judgment in this time. Could be a Jezebelian type of energy, maternal figure, or a karmic sister, or a paternal. Karmic father, I also just heard uncle. But this situation is being laid to rest with the individuals that are now being forced to walk away, or that you were forced to walk away from so that you could have this expansion. Because we were just talking about certain things that you were intentionally kept from learning to keep you codependent. And you've continued to move forward, not looking back. You're not meant to. But temptation is also giving desire, which is deals the devil makes. So it looks like somebody did make some type of deal. They were tempted into laying you to rest or making you sick. You walked away from this, or you were guided to walk away from a situation before individuals could negatively, I won't even say negatively impact, before there was some type of demise that happened. They missed an opportunity and they're in remorse and regret with what they paid for. All of this was necessary to get you to where you needed to be. And with my ear itching, you're being talked about. They're talking about how far you've made it. You got individuals that are now looking at their situations going, if I hadn't have done what I did, this wouldn't be happening. There's a lot of nostalgia here with individuals that do miss the way that it was, but it's because they were unable to offer you up, and they're seeing how this has backfired and how this has elevated you and how much better you are without them, how much better you're doing by yourself, and how much better you're about to be doing. This could be a situation that was laid to rest where somebody was meant to give you something, they refused, or they did something to lay you to rest so you wouldn't receive something, but you are. Something's been released or is being released to. Something is being released or is being released to you. Ten of Pentacles. Got these individuals stressed because they're being fought by the ancestors. They're being fought by the angels about this Ace of Pentacles that you are receiving. So again, there's more that comes with what you are receiving. There's more responsibility that comes with the dream reality. Teamwork makes a dream work. These individuals work together to keep something from you that you're receiving anyway. And now the reality of it has sunk in. I feel like the reality for everybody, it has sunk in. Like the reality for us has sunk in. The reality of the situation for them has sunk in. Where there's no changing or transforming what they're going through. Where for us, we know this is inevitable. Like nobody can tell us different. Nobody can tell us shit right now. Like individuals that are like, for example, I know I've been using a lot of examples here, but for example, I know some of you will see the little like trolls and musky muskrats being like, there's something wrong with you mentally, get a job, like you're the devil, blah 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 blah, like the things they will say in the chat. But like, God put me here to do this. And if I wasn't supposed to be doing this, I wouldn't be provided for by the Most High while I am doing my mission here and being of service. This is what I mean by nobody can tell you shit. You know where you're at is where you're supposed to be. What you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing. The leaps of faith you're being guided to take are godly. It's God-given. It's divinely ordered for you to take these steps. It's a part of your life's purpose, the path of the straight and narrow. So that's what I mean by nobody can tell us shit. Is like, we know what we know. Nobody can tell us that where we're headed, what we're doing, and what we're open to receiving is wrong. Only God can tell us that. So that's what I mean by the reality of it has sunken in. Is we just know this is where I'm supposed to be. This is who I am supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I know I am on the right path. Exactly, I am who the Father says I am. I wouldn't be here right now and I wouldn't be experiencing what I am if I wasn't doing something right. If I wasn't doing what the divine had told me to do, like the things that have opened up for me, the things that have been made possible because of the path that I am on is only by God. And you know this, especially with the events that played out from your past and how many times you were saved. How many times you were pulled from certain situations that were meant to end you or cause you a lot of issues. And now the reality of why these individuals are experiencing what they are and that there's no way out has sunken in. Be careful what you could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Fertility. As above, so below, you reap what you sow. This is the fruits of thy labor. You're receiving the fruits of your labor that also require you to replant some stuff. Like you're picking your harvest, but now it's time to tend to the next season. is what I heard. You've picked the fruits of your harvest from this season, and now it's time to tend to the next season, where these individuals are getting the fruits of their labor. All that time doing black magic, all that time doing sacrificial rituals, all that time being nefarious and diabolical has caught up to them. All the things that they wished on others that may have had an effect on others or you at one time, or both, have finally caught up to these individuals. This is the fruits of a lifetime of deception, a lifetime of destruction. The destruction they caused for others and the destruction they intended for you. We got Prince of Staves. Somebody definitely does want to connect to you, though, because of what's happening to them. So just be aware that individuals from your past know that things are paying off for you, and that a pathway has been opened for you to where it was meant to be impossible for you to traverse this pathway, because the Most High is a waymaker. And somebody wants to repair what's going on in their experience by coming to you passionately. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could be a karmic familial unit that wants to apologize. Could be definitely heavy on the Leo. Could be a Leo. We also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got King of Swords out here with Strength, Prince of Staves. Somebody needed you to want them so they would have a way in, because they know what's playing out in your reality. Somebody here, though, has had this backfire on them to where now they're trapped in their own minds thinking about you, with how they try to deceive you and lure you back in to oppress you. Could also be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you do have individuals from the past going through backfires that desperately want to connect with you, but know they have no way into. If you do have somebody from your past reach out to you, just know that this individual needs your energy. They said, look at it again. I'm also seeing, with this King of Swords, the Strength, and Prince of Staves, somebody definitely attempted to impede upon your free will, but they're not of your rank, coming out as a prince but parading around as a king. This is also somebody that wanted to take on the face of a divine counterpart and the energy of a divine counterpart so you would love them. But you're not coming back, and you're not meant to. Queen of Pentacles, who is being protected. You're being protected from any type of sympathy energy being directed your way, or come to me energy that's being directed your way, because they need you. But this is definitely not hitting you. It's not affecting you. You're not picking up on it. Even though you may be seeing their names. They could be in your dream state, but I don't feel as though you have any empathy or sympathy towards these individuals that you know are going through it. You know what they did, and that's enough. Exactly, they are acting reckless and needing your attention. But what did I just say about you know what they did? You know what they did, and that's enough. The betrayal was enough to cut ties. The betrayal was enough. The betrayal was closure. So this is Spirit saying you're doing great and you're moving forward. No need to look back, because there's more coming in. There's more. They said there's more where that came from. There's more coming in that's being made accessible to you. And these individuals, you're receiving justice. And these individuals are like, we fucked up so bad. Our life is falling apart. We're fighting with each other. Like, it's like things are going wrong left and right. And they're like, there are individuals that are like, F you, and you. I'm going to go back over there and make nice so that my life is made nice. There are a lot of individuals that now want to rush to you because of what's playing out in your life, what you're receiving. So this is why Spirit is saying individuals are going to attempt to reach out. They may attempt to communicate via social media or attempt to locate you, but they're not being given access to you. Nine of Swords, sleepless. I can't make this shit up. Because of what's going on in their life. Sleepless nights, anxiety. They're over here thinking about what they did to you. They know that because of what they did to you is the reason why they're going through what they're going through. They know that you know They know that they burned that bridge with you. They mocked you. They laughed at you. They shit on you. And you got individuals like wanting to apologize in order to be a part of what's unfolding for you. Wanting to offer. So yeah, if you do have these individuals reaching out, you already know what it is. You know why all of a sudden they want to make nice with you. Spirit says, make the right decision here. I also heard a decision's already been made. We also have justice in alignment with decision and Prince of Pentacles. So for some of you, the justice system has made a decision to give something to you, to release something to you. I just heard you're the least incompetent. When by any means necessary, a union and a property. Individuals lied in order to hold on to a property. So it looks like the divine is explaining what's going on here. Some of you are about to receive, I feel like they may have sold this property. You're going to receive what had come from selling this property. So you got individuals fighting right now and wanting to make nice because you're being given the funds that came from selling this property. And they lied on you in order to hold on to this property. In order to win by any means necessary, not having to give you something. You could be receiving a property. If you do receive this property, I feel like you're going to sell it. But I'm heavily feeling like it was already sold, and these individuals were flexing with the money from selling this home. And now they've got to come up with the money, and that's why they want to make nice after betraying you. Because they may not have the balance, bank balance, to give you this Nine of Pentacles. Wow, there's a lot of information. Something's going down right now. There's a lot of information coming out. Where you're already in the middle of this new level. I won't even say in the middle. You're already in the middle of the transformation, the transition within this new level. I don't feel like you're focused on this, but the divine is saying this is what's happening in the background and this is why things are unfolding like they are right now. Like you really are about to get double for your trouble, but it comes with double duty. This is why you're being taught by the divine how to handle yourself and hold yourself right now. Like how to handle divine masculine messages. I just got an ad that said divine, or not an ad, a notification from Instagram that said divine masculine messages. So I'm going to take that as divine messages from what you should prepare for. You could be a divine masculine in here. You could also receive a message from a divine masculine about these monetary means. Or about what's about to happen. This could be a law official that is a divine masculine. Or a divine masculine energy. Well, same thing. But like you may receive a message from a divine masculine energy. Whether they're a law official or somebody on your side that's been looking out for you. Or somebody that has an opportunity for you. About what's going to be added to your expansion while you're in the middle of it. Or this could be a divine masculine that was in your familial unit that was sacrificed in this divine masculine energy that could have been a grandfather. Princess of Swords with Three of Cups. Can y'all still hear me? I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Because I did just have a call that tried to come through. But with this Princess of Swords and Three of Cups. Okay, perfect. You can? Which is funny because the individual that was just calling me is a masculine energy. So that's funny. You might receive a call from a masculine energy about something that you are due to receive or about to receive or an opportunity, an offer for you. With the Three of Cups here and the Princess of Swords, somebody is heavily emotional about the fact that they're still seeing you celebrate. They've been watching, waiting for a downfall that's never going to happen. Not for you. You get to drink from your cup that's overflowing. While they go through an ending. Somebody did expect an ending to happen for you. They were waiting for communication about an ending. And now they're watching you have a new beginning where something was meant to end. Eight of Swords. Mentally trapped Leo, Aries, Sagittarius does not have to be. But you do have a Queen of Staves out here that may very well end up in jail or that's struggling mentally. Somebody who was very vain, very egotistical, very materialistic. That may end up imprisoned physically or is mentally imprisoned by the fact that they're seeing something not play out in the way that they paid for. And it was an ending. Chaos and conflict that was meant to put you in this position and cause an ending for you, where you stabilize this energy. And again, you're being given to and what you have alchemized. Instead of destruction, this is revival, renewal, restoration, redemption, reparations, reception. King of Pentacles and Princess of Pentacles, you are definitely about to receive something that's going to put you in a very positive mentality. It does require work. Again, it does require work, but it's work that you're going to love doing. Very stable, very successful. But you're being taught on how to handle what you are being given. You know what? Let me pull some angel messages because I'm intrigued. Let me pull some angels. All is well. Welcome to the new. I can't make this shit up. All is well. The responsibilities and the duties that come with this dream reality. Spirit is saying all is well. All is good. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Welcome to the new. And then right behind that, prosperity. And with family being right behind that, this could be generational wealth being passed down to your lineage, your children, your children's children. And you're learning how to move with this right now. This is also with patience behind it, a familial unit that has been brought to their knees while you have remained very patient with how this was supposed to play out. How the divine has told you this was going to play out in order for you to receive something. Something pertaining to prosperity, gratitude. Focus on what is positive in your life and you will attract more. You've attracted even more. Just being in the grateful energy you are and being like, I can do this. I believe, I have faith that what is being given to me, I can handle. And you can. And what is being given to you comes with more. We started the live off like this. What is being given to you comes with more. Clairaudience. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. What you are being given comes with more. Listen to me. This is also about your clairaudience. You already knew because this has been divinely conveyed to you. This golden opportunity that you are receiving a victory in, it would come with more responsibility. You could be a counselor. Relationship harmony. They could also be working on a relationship. This relationship with counselor, this also brings me back to where we talked about you may need to address the triggers that may be purged in this relationship because of what you've been through and what may come to the surface being loved correctly. I'm done. I'm done. Gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon, we angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Receive these gifts from God. But believe me, these gifts come with more. Come with more responsibility and duties. But this is how God, these gifts from God are being given to you while God is guiding you on how to move with them. How to know how to move with them. It's beautiful. I love this. Take your power back. It's like God is showing you how to be the best, your best self. Well, take your power back. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. This is the divine stating, anything is possible when you walk with the divine. This is also like I said, these are God-given gifts. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. These are being God-given, but it comes with, again, responsibility. It comes with determination, understanding, and receptivity to the type of guidance you're going to be receiving from the divine. And let me get an ending message. Counselor and relationship harmony came out again with leadership. because I gotta run, you guys. I know this live is a bit shorter than they normally are, but I have to go call this individual back. It's very important. But the divine is saying this leadership position, yes, you are going to be making very high vibrational, stable, grounded connections. But it comes with you having an understanding spirit and being able to address the shadows that may resurface or may surface in general within these dynamics with what you are being given and what type of duties and responsibilities come with what is being given. But anyways, you guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Again, I apologize for this being shorter. I actually wasn't going to go live today because I've been waiting on this call. But I decided while I would wait, I would hop on here. I may not be live on TikTok. I will let you guys know. But again, I apologize for the shorter message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I will see you guys again tomorrow. And until then, because I may not be live on TikTok, until then, remain peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and remain respectful unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High and check your motherfucking self before you check a motherfucker with grace. And like Shasay would say, XXX Tentacion, 888. If anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car, vroom vroom, with your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. And last but most definitely not least, drink your motherfucking water. Remain grounded, stay balanced, and remember who you are. And why you are receiving what you are. And why you are fully capable of holding the gifts that are being given to you by the Divine and the Most High. You can do this. You will do this. You've been born to do this. You can handle this. Whatever this is, you can handle it. And it's all unfolding in your favor. I love you. And until next time, bye.